Dude, we are spending so much money on marketing. I don't have marketing budget at all. Why would I? These are completely two different scenarios, but I oftentimes come across both of them in B2B with multiple of my clients. So what is actually wrong with these people? And this might sound bizarre to you, but both of these approaches are oftentimes have the same problem, meaning that they do not measure ROI on their marketing. Return on investment is one of the crucial things that you should measure in order to have a successful and satisfactory marketing machine in your business. It is very important to understand how much revenue a single dollar or single euro spent on marketing is generating you. And looking solely at marketing spends will just not do the trick. So understanding that you are spending $1,000 and then you are getting 5 leads might be a very good bargain for some industries, but for others, it will be like expensive as hell. In order to get a good understanding, you should look at the broader spectrum of things. And it is very complex sometimes to calculate the ROI because you have overheads, you have cost of software, you have cost of ads, you have cost of various things that come into play when building the marketing machine. But if you don't have the information right now at all, start simple. Calculate how much marketing qualified leads you are getting. And by the way, if you would like to understand the difference between marketing qualified leads and sales qualified leads, make sure to check out the other video in this playlist. And then try to think about conversions to sales qualified leads and conversions of sales qualified leads to actually signed contracts. So once you will get a good understanding of these things, so we are spending this much money on ads, we are having these tools to support these ads or support our marketing efforts, and we have this much money spent on sales and on closing these sales, you will have a fairly good understanding of the amount of costs that you have related to getting a lead and signing the contract on these leads. If you don't have any calculations at all right now, start simple and then get more details along the way. So don't get discouraged by the fact that you have to calculate all of the overheads, all of the headcounts, all of the people, all of the sources of costs in your business. Don't do that. Just try to figure out the generic spending on marketing, the amount of leads that you are getting, and the average closing rate of those leads. And then you will have a rough understanding of what is happening, and you will be able to try to actually get a better picture of, okay, how much we are spending, how much we are getting back, can we increase the spending in order to get more, and then think about ways to tweak different elements of the process. But try to do at least some calculations instead of just getting discouraged by, oh my God, I need to calculate so many things, I don't even know where to start. Just start. And then you can always get more detailed along the way. Some of the things that you can look at is the customer acquisition cost. So how much money, roughly speaking even, you are spending in order to get one customer. That's one of the things that you can calculate. Customer lifetime value is super important, and I cannot stress this enough. This is so important that you have to calculate this, because a lot of people are getting discouraged by the cost of a marketing campaign or marketing efforts, while at the same time they have clients and customers that have spent hundreds of thousands in the last couple of years for their services or products. And if someone is spending with you hundreds of thousands and you are getting a decent profit off of that, then there might be a chance that getting a new customer like that might be even worth spending a couple of dozens of thousands of dollars or a couple of thousands of dollars. Therefore, looking at the marketing spending of 2K per month or 5K per month or whatever the number might be justifiable or even more than justifiable. This is why calculating customer lifetime value is so important. Another thing that I also mentioned in other videos within this playlist is the conversion rate. So conversion rate from a marketing qualified lead to a sales qualified lead. This will also help you to understand that if you spend $2,000 on marketing, you are actually getting only 2 or 5 or 10 or 20 potential leads. This will help you to understand that if you will spend X on marketing, the Y in sales will actually be present. For example, I'm spending $2,000 on my marketing, I'm getting 20 leads in return, but the salespeople are only getting 5 opportunities. And if I'm closing 1 in 5 opportunities, this means that, for example, I'm getting 1 new customer from $2,000 spent. I know it's simplified, but if you don't know that right now, make sure to understand it as soon as possible. If you would like to get more valuable information about B2B sales and marketing, join our email broadcast where we share resources with valuable information, marketing tricks and case studies of successful campaigns, proven scenarios for B2B sales, useful tools, and a ton more to help you improve your sales and marketing game and generate more leads. Just click the link below to register and get more value instantly. And once you will figure this out, you can, like I said before, always go into more detail within calculating your ROI. For example, the average time that a lead or a sales opportunity is spending within your organization. So how many emails people are actually need to receive and within what time frame in order to attend a webinar, and how many webinars they need to attend in order to become sales qualified leads. Or how much time does it actually take for a salesperson to get from a moment of the first contact to signing a contract. This will also affect your ROI and your marketing and sales efforts, but you don't have to know this straight away. You can always look into more detail on your efforts, on your conversions, on the things that you are doing in order to optimize, tweak, and improve. But getting at least a generic understanding of your ROI will help you make informed and data-driven decisions. If this video was anyhow helpful for you, please make sure to subscribe to our channel to get more relevant information on B2B sales and marketing. If you have any questions to me, make sure to either DM me or find me on socials or do whatever you want. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching and see you soon.